Welcome. It's a beautiful day in this neighborhood. This is your boy Yaddy.
This is your boy Ray.
Yeah, and this is WHL Podcast. We got a guest in here. Well, first of all, let me introduce that song. That song was by Baby Tone, The Best. The young lady that we had in that did the poetry a couple episodes back, that was her son. He sent me some music. He pretty decent young kid. I don't think he's 25 yet, but he's trying to do some things, whatever. But yeah. We got a guest in here. You know what I mean? Introduce yourself over there, the young brother over here. Come here to talk to us today.
Hey, what's up, y'all? How y'all doing? This is Adrian Bradford. Y'all might know me as Dante on the streets or Bradford. Peace and happiness to everybody.
Give me your contact information, like where to find you. You know. Reason for us bringing you on here, you know. Okay. And we'll get into the topic once we tell you what we brought you in here for.
Okay, you can reach me on Instagram at Adrian_Brando_actor. You can reach me on Facebook. It's Dante Bradford. Yeah, that's pretty much. And I'm a health nut. You feel what I mean? And I got the real CMOS. The real.
What? All right, let me. Okay. Before we get too deep into it, before we get too deep into it,
we gotta get deep.
Well, the topic of our show today is what you eat. How does it affect your mental? What you put in your body? How does it affect your mental? And
what made you come up with the topic?
Because, like I said, we haven't touched on the health aspect yet of everything. You know what I mean? We've been everywhere else with it. We never touched on the health and things like that. And I was just thinking about the things that you eat. It actually affects. And not only that, keep your immune system up with all this virus stuff that's going on and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So right. I figure this is the perfect time. The perfect time to have that health. You know health talk with everybody. Yeah, you know what I mean? Because I'm not a health expert. He not a health expert, but I'm quite sure he know more than what the hell I know. You know what I mean? Okay. And for what I see, eat good. You know what I mean? Right. And you know what I mean? And so
I heard, Brother Dante, you also do acting also?
Yeah, I'm also doing acting. You can check me out on YouTube on Love Hurts Season 2. We just finished doing the production. I forgot the name of the production. I've been doing so much. All right. We just did finished up a short film that's on goodtogofilms.com. Okay. On Amazon Prime, I got one short film called Nothing to Lose. I'm working on a mini series right now called The Unwilling. I'm playing a psychiatrist on there dealing with dudes that's trying to get their life back in order.
Right. That's
after
what's up.
coming
Right.
home from prison.
So you playing a positive black brother yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm
My
talking
point exactly. So before we get too deep into our topic far as the health wise, I'm gonna talk about this what we got going on now in the community as far as the virus, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And I put a post up. What was it? What's today? Thursday. I put a post up Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
Or whatever, to reaching out to all the essential workers, whatever. I'm buying them. Well, WHL is branching out and buying them lunch or whatever. Just drop your Cash App on that post. I had 4 people drop their Cash App on that post.
I done had like, oof.
So what I did was, there's only 4 people, so all 4 people cashed out the money for lunch for tomorrow, for Friday, and their names, I ain't gonna get their names out, but it was 4 people that actually chimed in and they got it for being essential workers. I'm an essential worker, but I don't consider myself a front liner.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like they front liner, like they out there with the patients and they.
I'm giving mine to a young lady and she know who she is and she is a nurse.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So, I don't want to give her her whole information out, but if she know who I'm talking about, she know who I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So she a nurse and she like been on the front line doing it.
Yeah.
Day in and day out.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That's
So
what's up. That's what we doing.
Congratulations to the winners.
That's what we doing.
You know what I'm saying? It's just about giving back. You know what I mean?
I'm glad only 4 people responded.
And it's funny. I put it on a group's junk because I put it on my main one and nobody responded on my main timeline. I said, okay, whatever. So I put it on the group's junk. Man, it was like 8-9 people.
Shit.
And I just put it on there because I forgot to put it on there early because I was a little running around at work.
Everybody,
I just put on there probably like 2-3 hours. About 3 hours ago.
Get them all 4 for 4 some Wendy's.
Yeah. Some hot dogs at 7-Eleven.
Say no, we appreciate y'all.
Absolutely.
For putting your life out there and putting your family second. To be honest with you, if you're out there, you put your family second.
Yeah.
Whatever, so
and this to tap on that a little bit, man. Prayers and condolences to the deceased that has passed and perished on from this pandemic, this situation. Much prayers and many prayers to the ones who are affected by this situation. So just know that, our hearts go out to you all. Our prayers are definitely with you all, as well as the workers. You know what I'm saying? All essential workers. Regardless if you're on the front line or not. We salute y'all.
If you're out there exposed to it.
We definitely pray for y'all every day. I pray for myself because I'm an essential worker. You know what I'm saying? So I pray for my brother to the right of me. Pray for my brother to the left of me. I pray for my brother across from me. You know what I mean? So you gotta just keep our heads up with this situation, man. And just know, whenever I put hashtag TIG, I've been meaning trusting God. TIG. Just know, man. Hashtag TIG, man.
So I'm gonna tell you I'm gonna tell you what I did. So we gonna get into the topic as far as the health or whatever, your immune systems and how you eat and stuff like that. I'm gonna start off how I am fighting off the viruses and keeping my immune system built up. I take the immune airborne joint, the emergency joints, and I drink a lot of orange juice early in the morning, and that's just to get the vitamin C in my body. Is that enough to keep my immune system built against viruses, the strongest, whatever? Like, is this as strong as this is?
A virus is a virus, first of all.
Right.
So it dies with heat. So like the steam therapy that you might have seen a guy on Facebook did, and everybody joined in like, oh yeah, it worked. When you take the pills of a citrus fruit, as far as a lemon, a lime, orange, and you boil it in hot water, and it opens up your sinuses, and the steam also goes down in your lungs, and it kills the virus.
So do you drink the water, or you just hover over the pot?
You just hover it over the steam. And let the steam
put a towel on your back of your neck.
You know what I mean? You can just let the steam come to you. If you got high, if you got low, if you got regular blood pressure, you can add sea salt to the water.
What about the turmeric they was talking about? They were saying put turmeric.
Turmeric.
Yeah, but
turmeric, ginger.
That's like for a drink. So if you want to do like a ginger shot in the morning, or you want to do ginger tea with lemon in it, black seed oil, It's good.
I heard about that. What about I heard it began with a B. But it was a weird name I seen. And so you got to put it in there.
A B?
I can't think of it. It'll come to me.
Bladderwrack
something.
But Bladderwrack is like it's a seaweed. It's like it's another form of sea moss. So you got a lot of dudes talking about sea moss and they don't know it's so many different forms of sea moss and so many different kinds of sea moss.
Man, that's the question I had.
You know what I mean?
That's my major question
About the sea moss?
I had from him.
Yeah.
Period. What is the benefits of sea moss to your body? I mean, like, is it like energy, like a ginseng root, or like?
Okay, sea moss is basically the minerals that your body needs.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Like 90-something
I'm not going to give you the number everybody say is 91 or 92 minerals, but nobody really knows because you got so many different types of seaweed and sea moss, Irish moss, that, you know, some produce more than the other. You know, you got a lot of people right now is running around with this farm raised and pool raised sea moss. It's real cheap. It look rubbery and it really don't have no minerals at all in it. And people are trying to sell this and not they looking at the dollars and not doing the research.
So where do you get? Where have you gotten the best sea moss? What do you recommend?
Well, when I first started off, I had the bullshit.
I mean, where you go now?
No. So a lady reached out to me who is tied in with, I don't like putting his name out there, may he rest in peace. Everybody should know who I'm talking about. But I don't want to use the name to like try to gain fame on my end.
Right.
But respect to the family out there. And she had hit me in my DM and she was like, I see that you know, really into this and you trying to learn about sea moss, this and that. Give me a call. So I gave her a call. She gave me a whole lot of knowledge and stuff. I had to go do my own research.
Right.
And the way that I conduct my business with sea moss is I try to give you enough to make you want to do your own research. And that's the way that you reach out to people. Some people is just gather your information and think they got enough, and they run out and they grab the wrong sea moss and they bottling it up and they giving it to people.
And it ain't helping. Do that harm you though? Like if you get the
it
bullshit,
can
mess you
if
up.
you get that, that's like
it can harm you.
Yeah.
It can harm you. Like
It can harm you, and
taking
that's
like-
the thing that they don't understand. Like once one person say, "Oh, I got sick out the sea moss," now everybody, even if you got good sea moss, you looking bad.
Right.
You see what I mean? So like one person can spoil the whole thing. So it's like when you got if you got good dope and it's good, then somebody come out with the fentanyl, then it's, you see what I mean? It's killing. You know what I mean? It's killing what's really good. So they don't do enough research and they looking at it from the dollar aspect and not the health.
Not the health aspect.
You know what I mean?
They chasing them
chasing
bucks.
the
Trying to get that quick buck.
That's for everything though. But
Yeah.
I don't mean. Let me pause just for a second. Let me give a shout out to my sponsors, JCI Environmental. You know, you can reach out to them guys at JCI69 at Outlook.com. You know, for all your plumbing needs and all that good stuff like that. You know, they will go anywhere. Memphis, Virginia, Florida, wherever that truck would go, they'll go there. And they're 24/7. They rigging right now with Corona out. I was with my stepbrother the other day. He run a truck or whatever, and they be going like Memphis and shit like that or whatever. He was like, man, yo, we've been running every day. I said, yo, how you supposed to build your brand if you're not doing it every day?
Right. Yeah, you got.
He was like, yo,
put out
pops
there
keep me pushing. I'm like, that's why it's supposed. That's why it's
That's how
ethics
it's
the way
supposed
it
to be.
is. So he just passing it on.
Yeah.
That's that generational wealth that we will talk about later on down the line. But yeah, that's giving us a shout out to my that's my sponsors.
Sponsor, good old plumber.
JCI Environmental. You can reach them at JCI69 at Outlook.com. But Chad, if my thing is with that, with people trying to feed you, like, is because I started hearing about it lately, and now I seen you talk about it. This is
like 10 years ago.
Yeah, I was going to say you've been on it.
So
He was
you've
an
been on about
athlete.
10 years,
He was an
okay.
athlete,
Yeah.
like a real life athlete, like
Nobody-
a Michael Jordan
nobody
type
really
athlete.
knew.
Like I guarantee you can't beat him in ball. I bet $100 you can't beat him.
And that was my past. I'm done with basketball. I
Man.
don't even
If
watch
he put that ball in your
basketball.
hand, come on, son.
I don't even walk on the court no more. I just
Really?
watch. Yeah, I don't even hoop no more.
How
Hey,
old
so
are
what
you,
lost
man?
that passion?
I mean,
How old are you?
I'm 42.
Same age as me. Okay.
Yeah, I lost.
Shit,
I lost.
yeah.
a lot
What lost
from
that
the game.
passion though? Like,
Them knees.
When it got soft. Well, I mean, actually, like I did my career in it because of my knee.
yeah, you
And
in Louisville,
that's what-
right?
That's what made. No, I was in Kansas.
Kansas,
I was in
Kansas.
junior
Okay.
college
Yeah.
in Kansas. I was transferring to Kansas State once I got done there.
Yeah,
But I tore ligaments and I had cartilage. Long story short, my knee was bone on bone, something
Yeah.
like how Kobe Bryant had.
right.
Yeah.
So that would made me start getting into like, what can I do? You know what I mean? Just to stop the pain, like walking down steps and sitting down too long, all that shit used to hurt. So I started looking on the internet and I came across Dr. Sebi, and I was like, damn, who this?
He
And I'm
gets
just
you right.
looking at it, and then I'm listening to the things he said. So one of the first things that he talked about was detoxing your body, and
That's the most
using
important
sea moss.
thing.
Right. So like I tell anybody, like before they even come to me and to buy sea moss, I tell them out the jump, like if you want anything to work, first you must detox. If you
Of
never
course,
detox,
gotta clean your system.
you got to
out.
clean your
Let's start
system out
fresh.
Right.
first. You got to start fresh. Once you clean your system out, then you can start to heal from the inside
Mhm.
to the outside.
And I think that also helps with that mental aspect of it too.
Right.
Because my brother takes it. My brother, deals with this shit, and I'm surprised he ain't commented yet. We gonna call in one,
Right.
but that if you starting fresh with your body, you starting fresh with your mind.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? So
Right.
you on a
You get conscious. You get like people don't understand. Like I totally think totally different than I did a couple years ago.
'Cause what you put into your
know what I
body.
mean? My attitude and everything,
facts.
and what you put into your body reflects that.
Yeah.
And when Dr. Sebi preached that on his first lecture that I watched, you know what I mean? The things that you feed your body helps your mental.
Helps your mental.
You know what I mean? It's the same with a kid with I don't want to say it wrong. With his ADHD.
ADHD.
Yeah, ADHD.
Yeah, attention to
Like,
deficit
you know,
disorder.
It's a cure for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You know what I
We
mean?
talked
People
about
don't
that in
understand.
prior shows that there's really no such thing as
it's really
ADHD.
No, it
Damn
ain't.
It's
sure.
more of a condition.
It's of
It's
a
really
condition.
not.
Yeah.
But you know, like I ain't get too deep into it, but to make money and for the people that's at the top of the pyramid, you know what I mean? Like
Right.
they gotta make names.
They
up
gotta
for shit
labelize
to,
it,
to,
yeah.
to put a medicine to it, put a prescription
Right.
to it.
And we once
Like,
told the
you
teacher
got-
in the school,
you know what I mean?
if you even think about feeding Ritalin or any of them products to
Right.
my
Right.
child,
That's
there's going to be a problem.
That's
So
You know what I mean? Because
to-
we knew what it did. It changed that
Yeah.
mindset.
So
And
so
the thing,
the
and the
chemistry.
thing to do to beat that is just changing his eating habits.
Yeah, it changes eating
Change
habit.
yeah.
Eating habits. See, a lot of people nowadays, you don't have the big mama or the mama.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
females are so quick to shut a kid up, they're gonna go get fast food.
Right.
They don't want
Right.
to cook.
Or
They're
get that-
working long hours. by
Get
the
that
time-
color and
So
sugar
pause.
cereal,
Pause.
which
Pause.
has all them
Yeah.
preservatives
Yeah.
and all those
and
I
the
got
milk,
injected vitamins.
the milk.
I gotta
Right.
take a detour real quick. I used to go to these niggas' house because this nigga mother used to cook some
Always
shit,
cook.
man. Like, like son.
I
She's
think
the
everybody
only-
in my neighborhood.
Son,
ate
she's the
more than
only
me.
black person
Right.
that I ever seen to make egg foo young. Shrimp
Wow.
egg foo young.
Homemade.
Homemade, nigga.
Homemade.
From scratch.
That's
Nigga,
alright.
I sat down in the kitchen and looked at her like, did you really just make? I don't eat it, but she made it. I'm like, yo, but
Man, my
I go
mama
there
got
and
the
eat.
whole
That's
body.
that's why I stop. My stop.
No
It's a
MSG.
Sunday. If it's a Sunday,
Right.
I'm gonna stop up there. There's something cooking.
No
I mean,
M-
not
no-
gonna say no.
always
Right.
get
No
mixed.
Mercedes used
MSG.
to always say, I'm not
MSG.
gonna.
Right,
She ain't gonna tell
right,
nobody
none
else.
of that.
No, she gonna feed you.
Food, all
And
natural.
that was
That's
big
right.
mamas.
Right.
That's a real big mama.
Yeah.
She's a
So,
real
so
big
you
mama.
don't get
Yeah.
that. you
Yeah,
don't
shout
get
out
that
to them
in
peoples,
some of
man.
these modern,
Yeah, shout out
modern
to them peoples,
females.
man.
You know what I mean? They, everybody in their phone.
Yeah.
You know, everybody trying to get to the bag. And like I tell people, when you get to the bag and you sit, what's the use? You know what I mean?
You know,
Do
what
you
is it
think you think Steve Jobs would have gave all his money up if somebody could have cured him from the cancer?
So I'm gonna tell
Oh
you.
yeah.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
tell
he
you.
gave all that money
He
up.
would have gave all that money up.
I'm gonna tell you what I told one of the old. I ain't gonna call him old. I'm gonna call him old. He's older than me, and he got his hustle mentality. Like he get into he been getting into it since like 97, 98.
Right.
You know what I mean? But he's doing different things now.
Right.
And I'm like, yo, you gotta take care of your health. He's like, why you say that? He said, you always trying to preach to me. I said, I ain't trying to preach to you. What I'm gonna tell you is health is wealth.
That's it.
That's the only thing that's gonna last at the end of the day. Your money can deplete. You can spend it on something.
Yeah.
Your health is gonna be with you for this duration of your
Health
life.
gotta
will
be healthy
for the
to
rest of your
spend the
damn
money.
life.
Got
Right.
you. You know what I mean?
Gotta be
You
healthy
can't
to
you
spend
can't enjoy that money if you ain't got no daggone health.
You know what I mean? So with that being said, is we gotta try to. I ain't gonna say we gotta try. Everybody know the information is there for you. Go to
Maybe,
Google to find out what boosts what you know what I
Boost
mean?
your immune system.
Yeah, like you gotta.
And it's simple things. It's things that when people seen. That's why when people seen the dude do the steam therapy, like you can look at any book and it's there. Only why he became popular, he did the research. Nobody didn't want to research.
And that used to be the thing, like back in the day. Like you can actually see old footage of people that used to take a pot, put it on the stove, put some herbs in it,
over there.
and put a towel over their head, and inhale that.
I seen a
that cleanse the sinuses, cleanse the lungs,
Open all that.
cleanse the
Steam
body,
bath.
right? Opens up that stuff.
That's crazy.
And I tell everybody, like when you about to do that the pill with the boiling, you need to take a steam bath first. So you let the bathroom fill up with steam. You go in the take a hot shower. It's gonna open your pores. Then you get over top of the steam and inhale it. You know what I mean? And that's gonna help it break up real fast. It was on the news that a doctor in New York, he cured himself by doing that and drinking lemon and ginger like that. So like some people don't even know, like when a sore throat. A lot of Africans, I learned from an African guy. He had a sore throat in the morning at work, and you'll start chewing on a piece of ginger.
Oh yeah,
And in
yeah,
a
that
few
fresh
minutes,
ginger?
that shit was gone.
yeah.
You know what I mean? So, like I tell everybody, the body heals itself. You just have to give it the proper nutrients.
Proper nutrients, yeah.
When you feel like
You're
you're
right.
hungry, you're not hungry for food. Your body is screaming for minerals. So that's why sea moss is one of the top things.
It's loaded with
Yeah,
minerals.
it's loaded with minerals. Now you got a certain sea moss that detox your body and cleans your body.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Then you got another sea moss, whereas though it helps you out with iodine, it helps you out with zinc
Energy.
and energy and everything else. You know what I mean? But that's
So
what
is
I
that
mean.
is that equivalent to an antibiotic and or B12, some shit like that?
Nah, because it's all natural.
Because it's all natural.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
not made
everything
up in
you
a
getting
pill.
is from the earth.
It's
You
even
getting it
more
from
natural
God.
than the iodine.
Yeah.
You know, they put iodine in salt, which is
Right.
the worst type of iodine you can ingest.
Right.
You know what I mean? But because so many people in the past, historically, we were deficient in iodine, and it would
Right.
cause a lot of sickness.
See,
So to
the
kind
thing in
of
the black
compensate for that, they
community-
put that in the salt. But taking it through sea moss is more of a natural way of
'Cause it's
absorbing
going
it.
straight to your
Oh,
system.
okay.
Yeah,
Right. I
yeah.
got
And see,
Yeah.
it's just most in our communities. What people don't know is black people got a low vitamin D.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And vitamin D is one of the main reasons for your respiratory system.
Yeah.
So everybody got low vitamin D.
So I'm gonna build my vitamin C all the time.
You know what
I
I
need
mean?
to
Yeah,
go
you
to
need the
and
vitamin
C.
D3. Vitamin D3.
Is that like
sunlight.
is that in
Yeah.
a pill form? Like how
You can get it in pill form, or you can just sit out in the sun.
Right.
That's natural.
Yeah, that's the
vitamin
natural
D.
way. That's
You
what
know
your
what I mean?
melatonin's
That's-
job
But
is.
see, we in
Yeah,
North
you got
America.
some-
Right.
By being in North America, we got the light, then you got the dark, like that. But if you like somewhere like a Caribbean island, when the sun always hitting your skin,
it's
you know what I
always
mean? It's
low,
already
like,
activated.
no clouds,
Yeah,
it's-
you have high.
So that's why they're so
could be-
vibrant
could be-
over there.
Yeah,
In
and that's
them-
why
in them
here
countries and shit.
a lot of black people are passing away off that because their respiratory system and they are low in vitamin.
So I got
D.
a question for you. I got a question for you. They say this virus hits black community more than anything. Is that because our eating habits? Because we
Yeah.
eat all the
It's the eating habits.
Some of it
and
is
we
that.
un, and
and
we
what we
yeah.
consume, the
Yeah.
alcohol, the
alcohol,
marijuana,
that
the
shit-
coke, whatever you do,
Tylenol.
whatever your vice is.
Some of
Tylenol
that
even
is
breaks down
definitely
your
a
immune system.
great part of it. But like we talked on our news program on Monday, a lot of it has to do with access. So
You
we
don't
don't
have
have
access to a
that
lot of the good
access.
shit.
No,
Yeah,
I'm talking about
it's-
access to good foods, access to good health.
Okay.
Good health,
You know what I
right.
mean? Like so.
Accessibility
prime,
to stuff.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
prime example is that most of us get our insurance off the exchange, whereas a lot of white folks are getting private insurance. So they're
hire an
setting up.
insurance agent to look over their estate.
Well,
type.
so there's a difference between insurance on the exchange, which requires you to kind of go to an overall primary care.
Okay.
Whereas somebody that's in the white community may have Blue Cross, Blue Shield, or Aetna, they have access to a physician.
Right.
So they're calling a doctor directly.
So am I considered-
We gotta go to Total Health
Am I
Care.
considered a white folk?
If you
Well, you got good insurance.
If you got
I
good
got
insurance,
damn good insurance.
you're going to be
Well,
seen.
yeah,
You're going to be
yeah.
seen first.
And you have access.
And
I definitely have access to that.
right.
That
See,
don't-
the only
but
thing,
that-
the
I
thing
ain't-
about
I-
that is
I ain't
like
always had that though.
a doctor don't heal you.
No, doctor.
Nah.
You gotta hear yourself, man.
You gotta hear yourself.
Yeah, they
You
don't
gotta hear
hear
yourself,
And
man.
let me-
I'm trying to learn all that.
But you have access though, like with your insurance. I'm pretty sure you can call a primary care doctor and say, "Hey, I ain't feeling well. Here's my symptoms," and he tell you what to do.
Yeah, I did that on the phone on the Corona shit.
Yeah,
I thought I had the Corona.
See,
they gave me a third party person. They gave me a bunch of questions, shit like that.
Now, other folks like us, like I got insurance off the exchange. So like me, like when I get sick,
so what you saying is you got third party insurance.
Well, it's not so much third party. So
He's
because
going into the emergency room.
Right, I'm going in the emergency room.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
You don't have no physicians you can access.
I don't have no physician I can access. I don't have a primary care doctor.
Somebody said Irish moss also help forms clear out pus and foams in the lungs.
Isn't pus considered some type of infection though?
It's mucus.
Mucus
is behind every disease, right?
Yeah, mucus is behind every disease.
I learned that before he died.
What happens when you get the coronavirus? The coronavirus destroys the tissue in the lungs.
Right.
And then what happens is the fluid in the infection and the mucus gets stayed in the lung, so your lung can't expand and contract. When your lung expands and contracts, it also pushes that moisture out of those holes that are absorbing the oxygen.
So that fills up with some extra fucking moisture and
so you end up with extra liquid inside your lungs, and then like a sponge, it won't expand and contract.
And you also have
that's why you gotta be on a respirator.
You also have mucus in your body that protects you from getting it too.
Mm-hmm. So how do you build
your
that,
digestive tract?
How the fuck do you build that?
By eating the sea moss.
The
zinc. It's loaded with zinc.
So I need an order. You give me an order, I give you 2 shirts because I got some shirts coming for him. Mr. George coming
and
tomorrow.
Stay away from that kind that produces mucus like from milk.
And I gotta watch my eating habit too, though, right?
Yeah, like I tell everybody, like don't think you just gonna get sea moss and you can continue doing what you're doing.
Yeah, you gotta change your eating habit.
You would not
like
see.
You said, you gotta start over.
Only problem I have with eating
is the chicken.
Nah.
What?
I could do anything with chicken fried.
That's what I'm saying.
You can't stop I can bake it or whatever. But my problem is this goddamn bacon, man. I can't get away from bacon, Jack.
Yeah, you can get away from. You can do anything you want to do, man.
I love it.
You put your mind to it.
Just gotta put your mind to it.
I put that shit in my grits.
Like the guilty sin.
Like
that's my guilty sin.
I never thought.
So I'm gonna tell you some real shit. I was what the fuck was I at? Getting my hair cut. I was getting my hair cut. Talking to the barber. He a Muslim. And he was talking about how he did a couple years with the feds, whatever. He was like, I guess when they was fasting, whatever, over the jail or whatever, using the feds. He said it was all the Muslims get together. They gotta give up. You can't do certain things, but every person got their sin. Mm-hmm. Every person got a sin that they just have. You know what I mean? You just can't shake it. Right. You can shake it. It's a mental thing, but it's just your whatever. But he had an old head was like, man, all y'all got all them girls and y'all drink and this, that, and third. He said, man, what I can't give up is a slice of ham. I was like, whoa, wait a minute, stop cutting my hair.
Hold up, he
y'all
said
let that man eat ham. He was like, man, Uncle was consistent about eating a slice of ham. I said, is he real? They was real Muslim. Like, I'm like,
I mean, like certain people, people like in Honduras, they feed pigs mango.
Why mango though?
I mean, one of the best fruit. This
I
mango,
love mango.
Listen, this mango that they feed, this mango that they feed pigs over there cured the man from lung cancer. He went up in the mountains and ate nothing but mango. Every day ate mango.
So what
they feed pigs slop.
So what is in the mango? Oh, because you said you ate the pig.
You understand what I'm saying? But you understand what I'm saying?
So I understand why my neighbor, when all this stuff first started, she goes to Trader Joe's and shit like that, whatever, right? Mm-hmm. And I just went to the market, but she ain't seen it. But she came, knocked on my door, and was like, she gave me a Trader Joe's bag. I said, it was some bullshit in this fucking bag. I ain't never shopped at Trader Joe's before, but I bought it in. She had the grass-fed milk. She had some type of organic milk. She had brown eggs.
Yeah, the organic eggs. Hell yeah.
And she was like, "This is all you need until this stuff is blown over with." She's like,
eggs.
That's not Asian. She's like
eggs is tricky because
Indonesian or something.
Eggs can go back. It can go both ways. Yeah, but it can also build your immune system. That's the crazy thing.
Like that,
but it's just like milk.
I can't do no.
It's just like pus.
That's why.
You know what I mean? Like I just learned that 2 days ago.
So what he's saying is, if you used to go to the cow and get the milk straight from the cow, you getting blood in your milk.
Now
blood
listen
in
to
your
this.
milk.
Listen to this though.
Wow.
Like they say,
That's
we
why I don't drink
the
milk.
only species that drink another species.
Another species milk or drink or eat their kids.
Right.
Well,
You don't never see.
before they develop,
You don't, like you said, you don't see a dog drinking cat milk.
Yeah, that's dead.
You know, and
So-
you can make your own milk. You can buy like almonds and make your own.
Yeah,
almond
which
milk.
one would you say is better, soy, almond, or I even saw a new
Coco-
milk recently. I'm trying to think what it was. There was a new
I
milk
think
product
coconut
that was
milk
out.
is probably one of the best to me because it
It's
hydrates you,
bland too, though.
and it also helps your digestive tract. And
Coconut milk?
it kills bad bacteria.
What, coconut
So-
milk?
Coconut milk.
So, which your healthy eating? What percentage body fat do you have?
What I do, I fast. I probably eat 1 meal a day.
How,
That's
That's
how
what
often
Scholar
did you
said.
fast?
Yeah, I eat
That's
one
what
meal.
that's
So
what
you eat one
Stevie
meal a
said.
day?
Yeah, I
Stevie said
started
you only
off-
need 1 meal a day.
I started off at what I do is I wake up in the morning 7. I have a smoothie with sea moss in it, and I won't get hungry till around about 2 or 3 o'clock. Then I eat a salad. Then I might not eat the whole salad. You feel what I mean? And then I don't
With
eat
meat in
nothing.
it or without meat?
Sometimes I put a little chicken in it.
All right.
You know what I mean? It's still time. I'm not gonna lie. I'm keeping 100.
Right.
Sometimes, but I can afford to because of how I take
you're
care
so
of myself.
disciplined with your shit.
Then I detox every 2 months.
All right.
You know what I mean? I take a detox every 2 months.
Oh, okay,
Now,
so you do detox every 2 months?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
every 2
What's a
months
good
you
What's a
detox.
good detox
Yeah.
process?
Who?
Sour sop?
Sour sop.
Sour sop detox.
I think I've seen that before in a
So
bottle.
You can even get the sour sop tea. It's
Sour
dandelion,
sop?
sour sop, dandelion. What else? Bitters. You can get different type of bitters.
Is that in GNC or that's just
No.
What the fuck is
No,
that?
you get this from a
This-
health
you get
health
these
food
from health
store.
spots,
Matter of fact,
online
is
spots. I gotta do with everything
shoot
you
me
need.
and there's a girl that just
I gotta
opened
get
up a
this gut,
spot.
man.
She has a magazine. I
I
keep
gotta-
forgetting her name. Let me pull her name up. But
I
she
get rid
just
of this
opened up.
gut, man.
She
Get
just
you
opened up
everything.
a place that sells some really good sea moss and
trying to-
some
I'm-
really
I'm-
good
I'm-
detoxes.
Next year when we get our punishment from the government and shit, I'm trying to come out with my shirt off.
Like I tell everybody, when you buying your sea moss, make sure they showing you what you get.
See, I don't know. You guys show me an
make sure.
example so I know. You know what I mean? Like, oh, this ain't what this ain't what I need. You know what I mean? Like, so while we don't while we taking a pause for the cars, you know what I mean? I gotta give a shout out to these guys over at SMU Clothing LLC. They gave me the good streets. Don't love you shirts. They sent me packages, man. I get the packages, man.
You ain't get.
I
You
love
ain't
them
wear
guys,
why you
man.
wear the hat?
And that won't be tomorrow. I got some more coming tomorrow. I got some. It'll be here tomorrow. He sent it off. He said it'll be here tomorrow.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So I'm giving a shout out to them guys. You know what I mean? Show some love to them. They show love to me.
They down. You said they down in Florida, right?
Yeah, he down in Florida.
The good old
And-
Florida
and
plug. That's
don't-
what's up.
Don't forget to give out the number. You know, folks can call in
Yes.
410
Real sea moss.
632
6300.
6300. You can call in with your questions, suggestions.
That's all. Real sea moss.
I got a really good one. We were talking about vitamin D3. So when a good friend of mine's had pancreatic cancer, one of the main things that they recommended to him was he takes a vitamin D3 supplement because when you go through chemotherapy,
It
when you
takes
go through
a-
radiation
yeah.
Yeah,
treatment.
cancer. Where
that's
you added that?
pancreatic cancer.
Pancreatic.
Yeah. That's
Got
like
a
one of the
D3.
biggest things that they tell you to take because your pancreas is kind of one of the main organs I think that's responsible for that
sugar.
conversion of D3. But some of the things that we had learned researching in reference to D3, a really good way to get D3 into your body, if you don't really want to stay out in the sun a lot, you should though,
Yeah.
to absorb that vitamin D naturally. But there's another way you can absorb it from the sun. Get you some portobello mushrooms, slice them up, put them on a tray, and sit them out in the sun for a little bit, and get them to turn a little bit brown. And then you take that and you cook that in whatever food you want to put into.
That gets you that same.
What happens is vitamin D absorbs very well into mushrooms. Matter of fact, that browning part, that when they start turning, because mushrooms start off white. So when they start turning that browning process, that's actually the conversion of getting that sunlight and that vitamin D into that mushroom. So it's a really great way. Most research shows that it's a really great way to absorb vitamin D.
Gotcha.
So it's something to try, and if you're into mushrooms, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Something natural as opposed
Gotcha.
to taking a
So
multivitamin.
I got some. I'm coming up with different timestamps for the podcast or whatever. What we at, like 30 minutes?
You had 30
Okay,
minutes.
so I gotta bring my fun fact in. Yeah, man, we're gonna elaborate on my fun fact that I researched over the week. After my fun fact,
But yeah, man.
after my fun fact, I got my positive note that's gonna not take us out, but lead us into the last little segment. We have some type of structures to it, so you guys can engage in what we got going on here. You know. So my fun fact of today is, it's unbelievable. I didn't read this. I heard this from a guy that was it was a Muslim brother or whatever. He was having a speech. I think he was with Noriega on his podcast or something. He was somewhere talking whatever. And he was like, Jack Kirby and Stan Lee, which is the what he
Comics,
is,
right?
Comics, whatever, right?
DC Comics.
Yeah. So they made comic movies from civil rights leaders.
Yeah.
I had no idea that they made Professor X at the Malcolm X,
About the Malcolm X.
the nonviolence movement. You feel what I'm saying? And they named Magneto at the Malcolm X because he's about by any means necessary.
I heard
So
about that,
he
similar
rebelled
to that.
against any mutant or whatever. This is what Magneto did, and I had no idea that was what it was like. And when he broke that down, I was like, "What? It's that deep? Do it really get that deep?" It's the civil rights movement.
That's wild.
And if I'm not mistaken, Jack Kirby and Stan Lee is white guys, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but they were very instrumental in, especially breaking those stereotypes as far as comic books was
Comic books,
concerned.
yeah.
So that's why they brought
So
in
they
like
were-
black heroes and shit like
Yeah,
that.
Yeah.
They wanted, and in some cases, women, and in some cases, they represented the LGBT community before the LGBT community was really front and center. So technically, they had some characters that had some LGBT in it. So they definitely were instrumental in bringing forward and front a lot of the issues that were taking place
Nice.
at the time.
That's my fun fact for this week because I just learned that
and,
today. So
There's some more things about sea moss that people really need to understand. Like, if you allergic to shellfish, you cannot take sea moss.
is that where all your crustaceans and shit hang at? Shrimp
Yeah,
and shit
because
hang
So
at?
if you said no shellfish, no sea
Yeah,
moss?
if you allergic to shellfish, you can't eat sea moss.
Is that because the iodine on? I'm like, what's
Because
the
the
iodine?
iodine, because it comes from the sea, just like any
And it's a
other
bottom
thing.
feeder, basically.
Yeah, it feeds off the rocks. The
Yeah,
minerals and
bottom.
everything.
Yeah,
Wow,
yeah,
okay.
makes
So you
sense.
can't do that. So
That
a lot
makes
of
sense.
people who's selling people sea moss and don't even. You see what I'm saying
Kill 'em.
now? Yeah, they
You
don't
ain't
even
kill that
know.
man.
Right.
You say,
Don't even know.
If you can't eat shrimp and
can't-
crabs,
you can't-
don't fuck with sea moss
Fuck
because
with
you're
sea
gonna
moss.
die.
You
Right.
can't mix
You're
it
gonna
with
swell up
fruit.
and die.
Wow.
You can't mix sea moss with fruit in case you eating it right there on the spot.
Wait a minute. Pause.
Yeah,
Pause. You say you can't
you can't.
mix
Got
the
it.
two? I seen somebody again on the internet. They had some type of tropical fruits and shit with the sea moss, like some type of like spaghetti type looking shit. You feel me?
Right.
And I thought they was eating healthy, but if you can't mix it together, what is the bad outcome of mixing them together? Like, what's gonna happen if you mix
When
sea
you
moss with fruit?
when you mix it with fruit, it oxidizes and lose all vitamins and minerals and nutrients within 30 minutes.
Because of the acidity that's in the fruit
Yes,
and the sugars.
right. So you got a 30-minute window. So if you're gonna eat your fruit smoothie, you need to make it now. You can't make it with the sea moss, drink
then
some and
store
put
it.
some in the refrigerator.
Right, and store
You
it.
can't do that.
Because it breaks it down.
Yeah,
As long as you
yeah,
hold it.
Yeah, it breaks it down. So
That's-
you got people making it, holding it, and then selling it to people. It's already fucked up. You see what I mean? These brothers not educated on this, and
Well,
that's
that's-
what makes me mad. That's why when you see my posters, sometimes I'm like, "Yo, Doug, you need to go listen to a master herbalist so they can really
Or
teach you."
nutritionist.
Yeah, and really teach you about this. You know what I mean? The guy that I get my information from, you know what I mean, his father was father of all healers. You know what I mean? He'll tell you now, like, yo, my father before his demise, who healed him? A Mexican guy. A Mexican guy healed Dr. CB. And then Dr. CB started doing the learning for himself. But it
Got
was
to
a
the
Mexican
books and
guy that did all of that. You feel what I'm
That
saying?
shit's serious.
Yeah, it's deep. It's
That
deep.
shit's
You got to
serious.
do a lot of research.
So once I started watching them, my people said put me on with them whatever.
Right.
Because I was trying to figure out.
show you
What I was trying to figure out was a natural way to heal my sinuses.
Mm-hmm.
And I found out it's echinacea root. Echinacea. But I can never find the root. I always found the tea.
Oh shit, I ain't mean to.
You know what I mean? I always found the tea.
Mm-hmm.
And that shit heals your sinuses. And then I looked to.
So how does it like what process does it
It breaks down the
take?
mucus if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
If I'm not mistaken, that's what it does. Because I was drinking the tea every morning if I went to work, and it was helping my sinuses stop from dripping. But lo and behold, I had polyps in my shit, so I had to get those cut out first.
Sinus
You
effects.
know what I mean? So I kept me in sinus infections and shit. But
Okay.
that echinacea plant itself helped relief to me if I didn't had that other condition. You know what I mean, that was that plant I searched for, but I was trying to find an actual root. They say I go to an international market or whatever.
Yeah,
but
okay.
I said all that to say that's how I started checking out Dr. Seavey or whatever, because I see him say that and I went to check it out and it actually worked. So I'm like, let me listen to him. He must know his shit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sweet.
You feel me?
He must know his shit.
Do
so.
you drink at all? Any alcohol consumption at all?
No, I drink wine. I used to drink alcohol, but now I just drink wine.
Yeah.
You know what I
Okay.
mean? Like since I've been eating that, like I said, once you start eating healthy, your body start
Yeah, you
asking for
can't-
different things.
Right.
You can't
You know what I
put
mean?
toxins
Now,
in it.
I might take
Yeah.
I take a shot. Birthday
So I ain't ready for
or
sea
something like
moss then, because I like
You know what
I
I
like
mean?
Jose Cuervo Gold too much. So I ain't ready for sea moss.
The other thing that's good about Irish sea moss or sea moss in general is that it's high in omega fatty acids, which
Fatty
is what you
acids.
really need. So there's a correlation, and that's why I wanted you to watch that documentary,
I ain't
because
never
there's
get
some
through
other
it.
stuff
Yeah.
that I'm gonna send you as well. So a lot of folks say that the Asian community, they tend to be smarter. Well, it's not that there's anything different genetically between
Just
us
eat
and
healthy.
them, but what it is, they eat a lot of products, or they consume a lot of products that have a tendency to feed their brain. So omega-3 fatty acids, omega fatty acids, things like that, feeds the brain.
Oh,
So they
okay.
eat a lot of raw fish,
Raw
which
fish,
has
yeah.
omega-3s in it. So that's, you don't have these deficiencies in your brain like we do. Like if you look at the diet in our community, it's cheesesteak,
4 wings and fries.
4
Supper,
wings and
ketchup, hot
fries,
sauce, all over.
nothing that has any nutrients
Vegetable
to our
oil.
brain.
All
Right,
vegetable
vegetable,
Yeah,
right,
That's
right.
a killer.
Right.
I try to get away from
because
it.
you got the high saturated
The fried
fats,
food, man. The fried food
Right.
too.
but none of it has any nutritional value or
Right.
purpose
To your body.
for our brain, and it destroys our body because it inflames everything
Yeah.
and clogs up the high
Inflammation.
inflammation, and then also clogs up everything with the high
Arteries.
saturated fat. So you know what I mean. So our diets are deficient. And so we wonder why we have mental related health issues. Well, it's because we're not feeding our brain.
We're not feeding our brain
We're not
correctly.
feeding
that's-
our brain
That's what I
correctly.
mean
You
by
got
what
the
you
stuff.
eat.
You feed
will
the
affect
brain,
your
you tame the
mental.
beast in
It's
you.
the stuff that they putting inside the meats.
And I was going. That's what I was going to
They
say.
putting
The
a lot of-
hormones
They putting
and-
a lot of estrogen in there. That's a female.
I was going to say,
hormone.
do you
Yeah.
think?
So when these young guys start eating all that fried food with the estrogen in it, they start making
That
emotional
feminine shit.
decisions.
Yeah,
Their decisions
Yeah.
become off emotions.
yeah,
You know what I mean? Oh, yo, he said something about you.
yeah.
Now he ready to
Female
go hurt.
tendencies.
Right, right, female tendencies, right?
Yeah.
right.
We just talked
talked
about
about
that.
that. Yeah, we talked
We
about
just-
that. I mean, a lot of it too, but we correlated some of it too
Yeah.
with
Yeah.
the fact that there's a lot of men within our community that are raised by single parent women.
Right.
So, and they see women acting catty, acting emotional
They gonna
instead
pick up
of
off that.
right, and they pick up off of that as well. But he's right though. A lot of that also has to do with the diets and even the hormones. You got to forget there's hormones and that estrogen in cow's milk.
That red meat
forget-
ain't red meat.
Right. right.
And that's why yo, give
Red
me,
meat-
lot of people
red
come
meat-
red
give
red
me
when they put in
fish.
the chemicals in
give
it.
me fish, turkey, or chicken.
No meat.
right.
I understand that. I
know
gotta
what you're
get
saying,
there.
but
I can't. I'm
I
trying to
gotta
get
get
to that
there.
too, but
Any
I
meat,
can't.
any meat. I'm not saying I
can't.
eat.
I'm
I
trying to
eat.
get
I'm
to
not
it,
saying
too.
I had to cut
Right.
off
Right.
that beef because that beef
Right.
was fucking me up on the
Right.
on the toilet
Right.
tip. I couldn't shit.
Yeah.
Right.
Like real
Yeah,
life.
clog-
Like,
yeah,
when I
clog you
started
up.
eating it real
Yeah.
heavy, I started seeing the difference
Yeah.
again when I started eating it again. So
Yeah.
I got to dial back on it. You know what I mean? Because
See, this
that's
the big thing about that. This is why I tell everybody to fast. You wake up. The average person wake up in the morning 7:00. Let's say he eat breakfast at 8. He eats sausage,
Hey, the muffin.
cheese. Listen, he eating sausage, cheese,
Right.
egg, bread.
Guilty.
Go to work. 12
His
o'clock.
wife got this shit made for
12 o'clock. 12 o'clock. You got lunchtime now. You might be eating chicken cheese steak, a cheese steak, wings, Western fries.
Right.
You know, get around
All
6,
that,
7
all
o'clock, 8 o'clock. He eating steak.
Right.
He eating say mashed potatoes, whatever. Now,
And drink down with a 40.
your digestive system is working constantly.
Right. Has no time to rest.
So when you lay down and go to sleep, and you wake up in the morning like shit,
Bloated.
Feel
I
sluggish.
don't feel like doing this. I don't feel like
That shit's sitting heavy on
You
your stomach.
sleep,
Right.
but your digestive system is
Working.
still working.
Right.
So when you fast, you give your digestive system time to relax and fight off any disease that you have in your body. Everybody got cancer in them. It's just how you feed that cancer.
So I said with this whole corona shit, everybody got coronavirus.
Yeah, I had corona back.
I had that
in
shit a week before they
February.
shut everything down.
Right, I was sick for 2 weeks.
I was sick for
But
10 days.
I'm gonna say,
But your body
I
was
say-
able to defend it off because
Exactly.
you had a higher immune system,
but not
less
only
chemicals,
that,
less.
I knew what
Right.
the hell to eat.
Right.
Every morning,
right,
I didn't eat. I didn't eat them 10 days. All I
Right.
ate was tea, fruit, and water.
Right. To push
Black
it out.
seed oil.
Right. To push it out.
And when you fast, it helps push that.
Because you ain't got no
all that
toxins
shit.
in your body.
Right.
Yeah, you ain't got no.
And not only that,
Well,
the
they
virus,
with you, not
the
against
virus has
But that-
nothing to live. The
nothing to live
virus,
on, right.
right.
Not
The
nothing to
virus
live
says, "I want to get the hell up out of here."
Yeah,
exactly.
exactly.
CMOS
Everything
good.
positive.
Right.
Yeah,
Everything
I wake up
positive.
in the morning. I woke up in the morning.
Truth gonna want to say falsehood and flee. I just
I
said
do,
that.
Right. There you go.
I did
There
the
you go.
black seed
Preach.
oil. First
Preach.
thing I did was black seed oil.
Right.
Right. After the black seed oil, I take the vitamin D. I take activated charcoal pills.
I keep hearing about those. What
Yeah,
they do
that's
for your
good.
skin or some
Yeah, my
shit?
lady
Good
take
for your
those.
body. Period.
My lady take those, yeah.
It's like carbon. You made a carbon. You feel what I'm saying? So then I go in the kitchen and I
You
whip up a
eat egg
smoothie.
whites and shit.
No
Sourdoughs.
egg whites. No, I take the fruit, banana, fruit, whatever I'm gonna
He said
take.
egg whites.
Throw it in there. Throw the sea moss in there. Blend that up. Hit that smoothie. I'm good. After the smoothie, during the day, I'm drinking soursop tea. I'm drinking dandelion tea.
So basically, you eat to live.
Yeah. So I
Fuck
ain't
living
eating,
to
I ain't
eat.
eating no. I ain't eating no meat at all.
So
Like after 5 days, I started to feel better. You feel me? I started to feel better after 5
Whereas
days.
that
most,
was- you-
whereas
you-
most people they talk
Most
about
people
14
don't-
days.
yeah,
And what
That's
you,
discipline,
so,
yo.
so what you
14
just so what you just explained is what your it was your fasting process or
fasting.
Or
not
when you-
eating
daily
no
process,
meat.
right?
Yeah, every
So
day.
it's
I
a daily
just got
process.
for-
All right,
for-
so-
That's discipline like a motherfucker, son.
it is,
for
yeah.
10
It's
days.
not
That's
impossible.
mentally.
I'm gonna have
no, it
$20
ain't
in my
no,
pocket,
No,
and I walk past
Listen.
Duke and lose,
Listen.
and don't get me
So,
3 wings.
let me ask you
and
this.
some fucking
you feel
fries.
like
Right.
you feel like you're gonna fucking die.
If you eat
So
it,
when you feel like you're gonna die, you get
You
desperate.
get desperate.
what?
Yeah.
What you mean? If you eat it,
Desperate,
you
not
don't eat it.
desperate to do whatever the fuck you got to do to get that shit out you.
Oh,
You
because
see
you
what I'm
already
saying?
started the health.
You not even that. Just if you catch the virus, you want to be like, yo, I got to get this shit out of me. So as I'm sick, I'm doing research. Fast, eat this and fast.
Right.
All right, let me check it out. Boom, bam, do that. 5 days later, boom, I'm feeling good. Black seed oil, oregano oil. I'm taking this shit. Water, vitamin C, boom. Vitamin D, boom. Drinking water, tea, every day. No meat, no bread, no. I don't even have bread. in my
in other words, he's saying that when that virus is in your body, it's
You need to
designed to
fast.
make
No,
you feel bad.
I'm talking.
Right, but you
I'm
need to
talking.
fast.
Right.
I'm talking without the virus.
Right.
We
Without
going
the
back.
virus,
We going
without
back
the
to a
virus.
year ago when we was regular life,
mean,
motherfucker.
like-
And you walk past that motherfucking Dicky Liz, and she opened on the motherfucking
See,
Tuesday,
your body
and you
is
looking
trained.
like
And that's
The body
and
is
that-
trained for
and,
that.
and that's
that's why I said discipline.
But that comes
That's
with that
discipline.
mental.
It's just a
That
habit.
comes with that
Discipline,
mental play.
It's
That
just
comes
a
with that mental. It's a
discipline,
mind thing.
Right.
You got to
It's a-
discipline
it's a
how that
mind
happen.
thing. Yeah.
Now, when you go to the doctors and you sit there and he come in there and say, "Man, look, you a fucking walking time bomb. You can have a heart attack anytime right now."
They ain't trying to change it-
because your
change it.
cholesterol is up. Most
Yeah.
people go to the hospital to get a checkup. They go get a checkup.
Right.
They don't say, "Hey, can you check my cholesterol?"
You gotta get your counts.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Cholesterol,
Can you
calories,
do this?
you gotta-
Can
you
do
gotta-
that?
you gotta get
Can
all
do that?
over,
But
Joe.
sometimes you gotta
Son,
ask because they
when
don't
we-
even.
when-
They don't offer. They
When
just
we
check
do
your
get
blood
to that
pressure.
point, normally
You know what I
we've
mean?
had our first stroke or our first heart attack. You know what I mean? And then when we get our first heart attack or our first stroke, instead of us naturally figuring out what's wrong, we
We
take
gonna
them
take a
pills.
medication.
Right, we take the medication.
Automatic go to medication.
So let me
instead of
tell you
testing.
this.
Yeah.
Look,
I was
man,
medication.
if y'all got
It's
if y'all
good for
got
one
any
part.
question or comments, man, please
You know what
call
I mean?
in
When you taking-
410-632-6300.
Yeah, the lines are open.
The lines are open. Let
When
me
you-
ask you a question though.
Go ahead.
So what about a person like myself who got a high metabolism? Like everything I eat, like 10 minutes later, I'm
Like you burning everything that you eat.
Shitting it back out.
You good to have it.
I got the same problem.
It's good if you got a high.
I mean, I know that, but how
How do you satisfy it?
satisfy
you know what I mean?
that
Right,
shit though?
right.
Like,
Keep you satisfied.
Because doing that like that,
You gotta
like,
eat a lot
like,
of-
you ain't.
I'm gonna tell you this. I like
So
a lot
if I get all the nurses-
But basically, what you saying, like you can eat a meal
And shit right back out.
A couple of minutes later,
and
you
still be
hungry
hungry.
again.
Yeah.
So what
Yeah,
you
you
do-
gotta eat things that gotta
you
take a
start
longer time to break
converting
down.
over. Like
Yeah.
when I first started doing, this is what I'll do. I will sit fruit in front of me.
That fills you up.
Because once you get
Yeah,
hungry,
fruit
when
fill
you
you up.
hungry, you don't give a fuck. You just hungry.
You was
right?
hungry as a bitch.
All right, so when you bite into that apple, when you hungry, food tastes different.
Yeah.
Right.
When you was in school and you was eating sunflower seeds, you was hungry and that shit was good.
shit was like
but when
my
you
steak.
home and you buy sunflower seeds, what everybody say? Man, these shits don't taste like
don't
they
taste
taste in
the
school.
same.
Right.
Yeah,
Because you hungry.
That's all your accent.
But your body really is asking for minerals.
and that's that mind too.
So
that's
when
that
you
mind
got your
play.
fruit right there, you can be like, damn, you so hungry, I don't feel like cooking or I don't feel like getting up. Fuck it, let me bite this apple. One bite of that apple leads to 2 bites, 3 bites, and now you eat and you get
the apple gone.
natural sugar and the apple gone.
And you
Oh,
working
shit.
and you
Let me
working
get
to,
this.
you working to get that nutrient in.
Right.
And that's
Right.
that muscle mental, that muscle. You know what I mean? Mental.
No,
like,
because
you
what you
gonna
see
think,
is
you
what
gonna
you
think.
eat.
I was gonna say you
Right.
gonna think like, damn, okay,
You
I
ever
could
do,
get
like,
full off of
stuff they
this.
used to say, what they used to say, like when you see food, you put a lot of food on your
Put a lot
plate,
of
you
food
don't
on
eat all.
Your eyes bigger than your mouth.
Your eyes
Yeah, your
bigger
eyes
than-
bigger than your
Right.
mouth.
Yep.
Right,
So
right,
you sit the
right.
fruit in front of you. So what I did was I set the fruit in front of me, played the game, whatever I did, smoked, whatever I did. But when I got hungry, I ate the fruit. So I start being accustomed, like, yo, let me start eating more fruit. So that was the same way that I got with salad. I would sit there, I'd be like, damn, you know what? I'm gonna make this salad. It was quick, fast, bam, eat the salad. Then as you notice, your body gonna start asking for it. You know what I mean? More water, more salad, more fruits. So to discipline yourself, just put it in front of you. Trust me, you will eat it because you're gonna become hungry.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So once you start seeing it more, then once you put it in the head, and then once you start feeling good, that's what's gonna really make you go,
Change
you
you
know what?
over. Like you don't want to put that
Okay.
toxins back in your body.
Can I ask you a quick question about
Yeah.
fasting? What do you think about some of these new trends? Like, for instance, they have the new 24-hour fasting. So, like what they call alternative fasting or
The keto and
alternating
all that.
The
fasting.
keto and
Well, alternating fast. So they have these new techniques that folks are actually saying they're finding success with. So, like for instance, you open up a window the way you can eat, and you don't
right. in
pur-
your
you don't
time frame.
purge, but you eat.
Right.
And then you wait 24 hours again before you can actually eat again.
Well,
so you're
yeah.
actually cycling out 24 hours before you even allowed to eat anything again.
When you start fasting,
And they call that intermediate
intermediate fast. That's what I do.
Right, right.
So when you start fasting, right, you start to get so used to it, whereas though sometimes you forget to eat. You feel what I mean? Your window is small, but you
Man,
be
I
like,
wish I
damn.
could get to that.
You know what I mean?
I
But
can't.
then it's like
Forget to
So
eat.
my
especially if
snack
like,
cabinet
especially
is
if like you
lean.
at work.
I think the
If
food
you at
is
work
wishing
and you moving
the
around.
food
and
is
shit,
wishing I'd forget to
You know
eat.
what I mean? If you
Son,
moving
go to-
around,
you
like yo,
come to my house, you can look at my
listen,
freezer like, Doug, it's just you in here. What the fuck
Listen,
is you
bro.
doing?
It's certain. It's
I get
certain.
hungry.
There's certain performers that stick to their craft so much that they forget to eat, and it don't hurt.
Agreed.
Dr.
Agreed.
CB ain't eat for 3 months.
Agreed. He said that.
Yeesh.
3 months
He-
and
he
didn't
drunk
lose
water
no
and shit, though.
energy.
Yeesh.
And now, yeah, you just the main thing about black people
You gonna
is
get hydrated,
we
right? You
don't
gonna
be
get-
hydrated.
Right, you
That's,
won't be
that's
hydrated.
the number one thing because we drink soda.
We drink soda.
we
And
drink juice.
sometimes when we're hungry, it's not that we're hungry.
We
We,
want
need to
minerals.
hydrate.
Yeah, you,
Right,
Yeah.
we want the
Yeah.
minerals.
We need
Your,
Water
body,
is a
your, body,
mineral.
your body's yearning for that.
Right.
that
Right.
Water is a
Right.
mineral.
Like you said,
Yeah.
drink that water.
Right.
Yeah, electrolytes, water.
Right.
Water is a mineral.
Right, and
So-
we don't think that. We think
Right.
we're hungry, so we go sit down
Right.
for a full meal.
There's so many herbs, man, that can help you with your journey that is crazy. Like, you know, I didn't help people that had anxiety. I didn't help people that had cancer. I didn't help people like with a lot of shit.
This nigga modern day Dr. Sebio in
I
this
don't
one.
know, but the teachings is there.
Yeah, because
Anybody can do it. It's research.
We gotta get you to come in and teach the blueprint. I think that's
Hey, listen.
Yeah.
But listen, I'm
Just to
glad.
get him to come in and
that's
teach the
listen.
blueprint.
Oh, pause.
That's gonna take a whole.
I'm
podcast.
glad you said that because we
Right.
got 10, 15 minutes, 10 minutes
About
left.
10 minutes left.
So
Less
I'm
than
glad
10
I'm glad
minutes.
you said that
Right.
because my brother's brunch is still going down. I'm orchestrating a brother's brunch. I'm gonna get a bunch of guys together, networking, doing different avenues.
So
doing
please
different
spread the
things.
word, too,
We all,
man.
we all get together. Whatever. So my question to you is, what you think that brother's brunch would bring to the unknown or the people that don't know this research or this avenues is here that we done this, or what do you think that would do for that whole movement? What this would be annual?
Listen,
Every spring it's gonna be annual.
I'm gonna tell you, once a person start seeing results, they willing to go.
They're gonna keep on doing it.
Willing to go. That's what happened to me. Once I start seeing the results, I'm willing to go. Yo, you don't know how many women look at me and be like, "Yo, your skin is so good.
It's glistening.
Sea moss,
Got that glow.
sea moss,
Right.
coconut oil, avocado oil. This is shit that's from the earth. Anything from the earth is what you use to heal yourself. We the only, like, a lot of countries don't eat our food.
Nope.
And when they do eat meat, they killing the meat on the spot and they cooking it right there.
Yeah, I worked with Koreans that they didn't eat any Americanized food.
No, they don't.
They eat
You see them at
kimchi
the
and all
They don't even
kinds
eat the
of
shit they sell at the Chinese store.
kimchi.
That's
vegetables.
because
They got
that's because it's how it's killed,
onion
right?
soup.
Or sometimes you
It's
even
not
see,
killed like halal.
Yeah,
Halal
that's
kill
how-
that shit.
yeah,
to
yeah.
where
or
there's no
sometimes
strain
you would
in the
see
death.
the people in the Chinese restaurant.
They
They'll be
eating
sitting in the
bowl.
back
Yeah, they did.
and they see a whole bunch of bowl of stuff
Yeah.
and all kinds of stuff that don't look like nothing on the menu.
Damn sure
But
don't.
like some of the stuff is crawling out the bowl, but
That's
they
fucking
eating,
crazy.
way differently.
One thing, like when I started to get into it, I met this Chinese dude and he was cool as shit. And if you notice, you don't see a lot of Chinese people with cancer.
Nah, I don't know.
And have you ever seen
In the
one?
Indian community too, same
Right.
thing, because
Yeah,
they
because
consume
you know
a
they-
lot.
What's
of
the ones with the dots
In
on
the
their
Indian
head?
community,
that's the Indian community.
Indian?
they eat a lot
Yeah.
of turmeric.
Hindu.
That's when they put me
Yeah,
on with the
yeah,
shit
yeah,
up
yeah.
too.
Turmeric and
Yeah,
everything.
yeah, and everything.
That's why they skin
That's
look
why.
like
That's
that.
an that's one of the
they say
greatest-
the way you smell too.
That's one of the greatest anti-inflammatories in the world. It's
Ginger.
Turmeric.
Yeah, turmeric. Yeah.
Ginger,
Yeah.
turmeric, is
Curry,
some of the-
like-
some is the man. I can go on and name herbs that'll have you sitting up here like, huh? What the fuck? Everything. Man.
So,
What's
I got my last segment before we get out of here. You know, I got a positive note. I'm always try to bring you something positive that happened either this week, last week, week before last, month ago. It's gonna be positive.
could've been
You
even 5
might not
minutes
have
ago.
known it if you ain't sit around here, put your ear to the streets with us. So I was really listening to some things, and I overheard. Mike was overheard the same guy I was talking to. The Muslim cat, I wasn't talking to him, but I overheard his little speech with him. He said the oldest Mexican gang and the oldest Crip gang squashed a 20 years beef between the East Coast Crips and the F-13s. A brother by the name of Abdul Malik Saeed Muhammad. You know what I'm saying? To stop that whole and we know what fueled that. Like I was telling y'all last week. Was that last week I talking about Trump? Was that last week when I talking about I like how he expresses
Yeah, last week.
feelings, but I don't
Last week,
like
yeah.
how he carries the
Yeah.
president. So
I respect
that there fueled them guys to get together and realize what the fuck are we killing each other for? It's bigger than us.
Yeah, it's
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
One thing I
And the
respect
guy
about
the-
Trump, yo, that a lot of people don't understand is that he's showing you what all of them think.
I've been telling this man that, man, he the voice
He-
the
yeah.
voice for them people that don't
Yeah.
want, that can't and won't speak up. You know what I'm saying? So he already
He's
already had the platform, so he just got a bigger platform.
No cards.
So-
you gotta respect the man that shows.
And that's
you.
why I was telling you. I just said that last
I
week.
told you that.
I was just
Exactly.
saying this shit last week. Yo. I was just saying the same. It's not about how
It
you
may be-
carry-
it may be some dumb shit, but
it's
he
not
gonna
about
say
you.
it.
It's not about you. It's not about you as a 45th president. It's about you showing your feelings true on your
True on
sleeve
your
and don't
sleeve.
mind showing it
And that's
to
what
these
he do.
motherfuckers. And I'm the president.
That's
And
what he do.
it's not scripted.
Whether it's right or wrong, he
You know
don't
what I
give a
mean?
fuck.
But that also
But that's his appeal, though.
also set
That's
flames.
his
to-
appeal
his
since
com-
the 80s.
Yeah.
To his community.
But
Exactly.
that also set flames to motherfuckers like I say, the East
Trump
Coast
don't
Crips
have no pick-
and the
he don't have no
F-13s
cards.
to get together and be
Yeah.
like, yo, this dude don't really give a fuck about us.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's why they at the 20 years,
Man,
my
listen,
nigga.
Yeah.
Trump
You
see
feel what I
one
mean?
color.
So
Green.
to end this good episode.
It ain't even white or black.
It
it's
ain't
green.
white or black with
That man
Trump.
see money, man.
Of course. So I'm
See
great.
money.
I'm great. End the episode on a
He see
great
numbers.
I'm great in this episode on a great note, and I thank my brother over here for coming here, give us insight
Give us
on
give us social media platform stuff.
Oh yeah, that's Adrian _Brando_actor on Instagram. Check my man out. You know what I
Got
mean?
a Facebook page?
He got
And Dante Bradford on Facebook.
And if you can, when you get a chance, if you can share your website link,
Yeah.
can you post your website link on the feed for today.
Yeah.
So this way everybody can get access. I mean, this is
Yeah.
a plethora and a wealth of information
Easily.
on his website. You know, as far as fasting is concerned, sea moss and everything else in reference on his website.
Facts.
So
Facts.
How long you been acting?
So
I've been acting since 2006.
Okay. That's what's up.
Yeah, I think about 2006.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well,
So-
best of luck with that too.
we're gonna
I
I appreciate you for coming through, man. We gonna share all your info to me. I mean, we gonna make some things. You know, we gonna network and things like
man,
that.
Like I said,
And,
you can hit me on Facebook if you need CMOS.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
There
I
you
give
go.
you like a 5-minute interview just to see where your head at. You know, and and how can I help you and what like I tell people, I'm not a doctor. I must tell you that out the jump. They be thinking I'm getting smart, but I'm not a doctor.
but you can help you.
Know what I mean?
Help
But I can help
you
you.
live comfortable.
Yeah, I can help you research to find the things that can help you. You know
So-
what I mean in life.
With that you saying about how Trump, what he's here for, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna close this good podcast on this good mental health and eating episode. I appreciate you guys for tuning in, and what I'm gonna end it with is their God. The acronym for God for guys like him is gold, oil, and drugs. Period.
That's it.
And we're gonna end on that note.
Hey man, y'all enjoy y'all weekend.
Love you here.
Again,
Yeah.
thanks for coming in.
Thank
It's
you, bro.
WHL.
Y'all be blessed.
Thank y'all.
WHL.
Love you.
Peace.